So today's adventure is Thompson Creek Dam, 1,000 cast dam, but I've got no problem with casting a lot today. I've done something that I haven't done for 20 years. I've actually bought a new trout rod. So this has just arrived during the week. This is a RL Winston Air 2, 9.5 foot 6 weight. So in my earlier fishing adventures to Yukonbean, I felt that when the wind was blowing, I was a little bit undergunned with my 5 weights. I've bought second-hand rods in the last 20 years, second-hand rods since I was married, but I haven't bought a new rod since I married Barb's. So I'm so excited to fish this. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. Right, I would like to address the elephant in the room, which is that the new RL Winston fly rod that I've just purchased is indeed personalized with my own name, and I'm going to go through the 3 conditions under which it is acceptable to buy a personalized fly rod. As an aside, the personalization was organized by Darren Asquith of Untamed Flies and Tackles in Benalla. Thank you so much, Darren. I paid an extra $20 US to get my name put on the Winston, and I also paid an extra $350 to get the grip changed from full wells to cigar grip, which I'm very happy I did, because the 9-foot 6-inch RL Winston Air 2 comes with a full wells grip. Right, the 3 conditions. Firstly, you need to be over 50 years of age. Secondly, you need to have a son or daughter you can hand the rod down to, because this certainly is an heirloom piece. And the 3rd condition is you need to have listened to at least 50 podcasts on fly fishing, ideally 100. And I'm partial to Trout Bitten, the Red's Fly Shop podcast, and the Orvis podcast. So there you have it. Okay, so a little bit of ripple on the water. The ripple's good, but full sunshine, so that's not so good. Let's see how this goes. Very clear though, lovely. So today I've decided to prospect with this jig nymph. It's probably sort of a size 12, and it's sort of like an olive jig nymph. And maybe if this doesn't give me any joy in the first half an hour, I'll change to the black jig nymph that I like, the one that's got the little legs on it. I'm on that Rio 3X tippet, the 9-foot 3X tippet. Trout one, the trout taper or whatever it's called. Right, had my first little nibble. I've just changed to that good old fiery brown damsel nymph, and that's the first little nibble. That's exciting. So 3X, and that's the fiery brown damsel nymph, and apparently it has some red up over there on the top. I wonder if that trout is taking bees off the surface. Let's give that a go. Alright, Weber temperature check. It's 14 degrees outside, and the water 13 degrees. Yeah, so just over there you can see quite a large rainbow cruising quite quickly. Couple of pounds. Very cool. There he's turning now, huh? No, back on track. There's another trout there, just cruising. Very cool. Not sure if this is what they're taking, but beautiful big black beetle. Let's rescue this guy. That beetle. I wonder if that's what they're taking. Whatever it is, I don't have it in my fly box. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's what they're taking. Sedge. Something else that's coming off the surface. There's a second one. Wing, segmented body. Who knows? Damn it. Lost it. Oh, man. 4.5 hours of fishing. I've hooked 2 properly. Had a couple of nibbles, but hooked 2 properly. Small little nymphs, small little green nymph or olive nymph. So of course I've got the Sims buff. You know, I've got the hatch nippers. And let's be honest, today we can't blame the rod. So it's on me today. Not going to give up though. Gonna have some lunch and then afternoon session. For lunch today, chicken and leek pie and a famous Sodaco blood orange. Good living. So when I spec'd this rod, Darren Asquith asked me if I wanted to get the fighting butt or not, because I was already changing the grip from half whales to cigar, and I wasn't really sure. I've never had a rod with a fighting butt before, but what Darren said to me is that it allows you to put the rod on the ground but protect your reel. You can clearly see that is protecting my reel. Quite clever. Good advice. Thank you, Darren. There you go, another one of those beautiful beetles. Hey, what's your name?
Austin.
Austin, what have you just caught?
Nice tiger trout. It was over at the rocks though. It was pretty good.
Well done.
Just a
what
little one.
Fantastic. And released, eh?
Yeah, released.
Oh, you can see the...
Yeah,
you can see
that was a picture of it.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice work, mate.
It was just on this guy. One of those.
What is it?
It's like a strike tiger nymph, except it's from Z-Man.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool. Now everyone's going to know.
That's alright.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Hey, what are your guys' names?
Eamon. Yeah, and Josh.
Josh, and what's the dog's name?
Oh, his name's Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these are the first guys I think to ever recognize me for my YouTube channel, for Lord Gadget. So there we go, these guys are legends.
Yeah, there you go.
How's the fishing going? Caught anything?
Actually, funny enough, down the front dam, caught a couple in there, or one in there.
I've always wondered if there are trout in that front
there were a
dam.
few in there.
Now everyone knows.
Yeah.
Actually, I've only got 250 subscribers. Not very many people know.
Yeah, well, fill it up anyway. It's become pretty popular up here anyway, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
it used to be fairly quiet. Yeah, heaps of people come here now.
Yeah, as I said, it's the closest fishing to me in, you know, coming from Terry Hills.
Yep.
And I think a lot of other dams have got redfin in them, so at least this dam is still,
Yeah.
you know, just trout.
Yeah, that's it. Few decent ones.
And they're definitely on Facebook. I definitely see some people putting up some good trout.
Oh yeah.
And it's quite nice. You can often see trout, swimming.
Yeah.
You know they're there, but they're very frustrating.
Yeah, they're usually the ones you don't catch.
They are the ones you don't catch. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just met a fellow Safa here,
Yeah.
fishing the corner of the dam. I think it's insider knowledge. Apparently this is where you can catch the big browns. So what happened last night?
Well, last night there was actually 3 of us, a bit like now as well, 3 of us fishing, yeah, and there was 3 lovely browns landed. But today is a different day and a different story altogether.
and less wind, hey, than yesterday.
Yeah. The wind is always better on this lake for sure. Yeah, and it's too still now. There's just nothing happening.
And you're also a member of Sydney Fly Rodders.
Absolutely, yep.
Tell everyone your name.
Dave Robinson.
Dave Robinson. Well, I'll see you at one of the meetings, Dave.
Yes, you will do. Thank you, Robert.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you later. I'm going to head back to to Derbs. Going to head back to Sydney. Thompson Creek Dam. What can I say? All I wanted to do was catch 1 trout on my new rod, and I caught none. I had 3 trout on, briefly, very briefly, and I saw a lot of risers, and I did not catch anything. For the last hour I swapped back to my Asquith, that's my favorite rod, just to see if maybe that would help me, but no joy. Tell you, this sport. All right, over and out.